Hello and welcome back. Today's video is on how to ferment eggplants, also known as aubergine. If you're interested in learning how to ferment eggplants, please stay tuned. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. To begin, I've got some black peppercorns, three cloves of garlic, aubergine, also known as eggplants, fresh thyme from my garden, two cups of water, a glass jar, Shishito peppers, this is optional by the way, a glass weight to help keep the eggplants fully submerged in water, and a tablespoon of sea salt. Now I've taken off the tops and bottoms off of the eggplants. I've also taken the tops off of the shishito peppers and sliced them vertically. And I've peeled the cloves of garlic. Next, I'm going to go ahead to cut the eggplants into cubes. As you can see, the eggplants which I'm using are not so mature. They have really tiny seeds, as the overly matured ones with really large seeds can tend to be sometimes bitter. I'm not going to take off the skin off of the eggplant as they are rich in anthocyanin and resveratrol, which are great antioxidants usually found in purple pigmented fruits and vegetables. Now that I'm done chopping the eggplants, this is what they look like. Next, I'm going to make my brine, which is the salt water mixture. I'll start by adding 1 tablespoon of sea salt to 2 cups of water. Then I'm going to stir it properly and leave it for a few minutes for the salt to dissolve. Now it's time to transfer the aubergine, aka eggplants, into the jar. Just a quick reminder, as I always say, please make sure your hands are clean before fermenting your vegetables. This is in no particular order, but I'm going to start with some aubergine, then add some garlic cloves, some shishito peppers, and a few peppercorns. I'm going to repeat that until the jar is fully packed. I'm also going to push down the vegetables as I go on. This is to help push out as much air as I can out of the jar. Now that the jar is fully packed with vegetables to my satisfaction, I'm going to add the brine, and I'm going to make sure that the vegetables are fully submerged in the water. Next, I'm going to finish off by putting in the glass weights, then I'm going to put the lid on. Just look at the beautiful colors. Next, I'm going to leave the eggplants on the kitchen counter to ferment for a week. I'm choosing to ferment the eggplants over a week because they do ferment quicker when compared to cabbage or broccoli or carrot sticks. Now it's a week later, and look how the eggplants, aka aubergine, have transformed. Looks absolutely lovely. Now I'm going to open it up and take out the glass weights. And here's a closer look. This is what the jar looks like on the inside. Now I'm going to serve up some of the fermented eggplants and show you up close. Now here we are. The great thing about this recipe of fermented eggplants was that the eggplants maintained their firmness. They weren't soggy at all, and the flavor was magical. The eggplants were infused with flavors from the thyme, the fresh thyme, garlic, and peppercorn. It was very, very, very delicious. And again, as always, the bottle went by so quickly. I had them in my salads, in wraps. It was just fantastic. So, I guess we've come to the end of this video. Please remember to check the description box below for the full recipe and benefits of fermented eggplants. And if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer them. If you've enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Take care, see you next time, bye!